dance.
He wants to dance. Oh.
Hi guys, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Katie.
And you're watching Daisies
and Mixtapes.
Oh, that sounded legitimate.
That's right, new name, gotta get used to it.
Okay guys, so today we're going to be doing something for the first time. It's our first episode of our radio station.
That's right.
If you follow us on Twitter, you know all about that. So, I guess we're talking about something a little touchy. We usually don't do that. We're usually, you know, just goofy and ourselves.
Yeah.
But this is something we feel really passionate about. Right?
Very passionate.
Right? Very passionate.
I feel like that was like a boy band move. Like, oh yeah. You see, we go right back into the goofy, right back. But we call it touchy just in case anybody does feel a little sensitive about it.
Exactly.
But, you know, we're taking you behind the scenes of the madness.
Dun dun dun. Alright guys, we're about to go live. we had a little technical difficulties.
We sure did. My goodness, I was getting so nervous.
But we have our notes and I think we're good to go. So
we have quotes saved on my phone.
Yes. Alright, let's do this.
We're prepared. Here we go.
So we just finished our first episode. We're gonna put all the links down below. Please, please, please listen to it. I know it's long, but it's definitely worth it, so.
At least we think it is.
Yeah.
And we hope it is. Later on, we'll be posting a little tapely, a little mixtape of all the songs we couldn't include.
But basically, we just want to do like a quick recap of what we talked about, in case you just want like the summary. We talked about, you know, Woodstock, Woodstock versus EDM. We talked about teenage mindset then and now. Specifically
Electric Daisy Carnival.
Yeah.
And okay, this is what started the idea of this little episode. We've heard this comparison once before and it kind of blew our minds. Yeah. We just didn't understand this comparison. Someone said that the Electric Daisy Carnival is like the Woodstock for our generation.
Yeah. And we just completely disagree with that. I mean, Woodstock is just, you can't compare anything to Woodstock. It happened once, you know, it's probably never gonna happen again. And during that time, you know, the things that led up to Woodstock was so crucial and so important that it's just, people who compare it, it's just really ignorant. Yeah. Slogans for EDC is peace, love, and music, but...
Yeah, one of them promoting the new festival date for London is come join us for the Summer of Love. The Summer of Love, that was in 1967, okay? What? We quoted something that's actually written in a book that I bought at Barnes & Noble on Woodstock. Woodstock, 3 days that rocked the world. Yes, yes. Basically said that back then in the 60s, kids, teenagers were driven by their emotions, and now teenagers are just kind of driven by trends. So if something's really popular now, then they're gonna latch onto that. And back then, they were driven by what they felt they were passionate for. That really sad quote.
What Deadmau5 said?
That was really bad. He didn't do those festivals any justice. And we really do like house and we like the classics.
Just a disclaimer, we're not bashing that whole we're not bashing the music.
We really like trip hop, as you've seen in our Inspired By for the craft. But when he said, I'm really someone that just pushes buttons and I'm there, what did he say? He said,
I get paid to stand around and party. Yeah. I mean, that's great for you,
That's great that you're having fun, but you should have said, I'm there to make you have fun. I'm there for the fans to party. Not, I'm there to push a button. That was messed up.
To a degree, I can understand why people confuse the two, why they think that it's comparable. Because, you know, now
they're both festivals.
They're both they're both festivals.
People attend.
And we do our generation right now, we're just struggling, you know? We do have shit going on, shit happening all over the world, but it's just different, man. It's like different vibes, and at these festivals, it's not about peace and love because you have to worry about how you're gonna get home, about who you're gonna meet, about getting home safe.
You have to be your own bodyguard.
Yeah.
And there was a sense of togetherness. You know, you could rely on the other person to protect you. Even in the beginnings of EDC, there was a sense of togetherness.
Yeah.
But that slowly deteriorated. I'm not really sure why. And maybe we should try to figure out why, because I have this hope for our generation, and I really, really wish we could have another Woodstock, which I don't think we could have, but I really want to have like this other great festival that we could say was our own.
That's the thing, we do have hope.
Yeah.
Like, I know we're gonna sound really bitter, and we're probably gonna get some hate, which is fine. We want to hear what you have to say. Like, we're totally not bashing anything here. We're just putting our opinion. But we do have hope. There's talented people out there. DJs or, you know, regular musicians who play the guitar. Talented no matter what.
But the thing is, though, I want to be part of a music scene that I can say, I was there when that started.
Exactly.
How many documentaries have we seen that we were like, well, that was before our time?
Like, what do we have? Like, what is EDC really stand for? Like, you know, punks had mosh pits and leather jackets. Hippies had, you know, their sit-ins and their protesting songs. Hip-hoppers had breakdancing and like all this cool stuff. Like
there were major scenes in every decade, and I feel like ours is just struggling. What do we do?
That was basically all that we said. I mean, that's just how we feel. maybe you can call us little hippies, little modern day hippies, but it is what it is. You know?
Well, that would definitely be a nice thing to call us.
Yeah.
I mean, there are definitely other versions of things to call us.
And like, you know, again, I'm just gonna say this again because I feel the hate right now. I have friends who go to EDC festivals, EDM, whatever, all the time. Like, that's what they do. Like, that is their thing.
Well,
and that's totally fine. That's your thing, that's fine. But just know the difference. Don't say that you're going to this festival because you want peace and you want, you know, love, when it's not about
But
that.
I just hate when people hashtag peace and love, and the only thing they talk about from the festival was like, oh, I don't even remember who was playing.
That's another big thing.
All I remember was that I woke up in a pool of my own vomit.
Or how about actually paying all this money for the tickets and not even knowing who's performing?
Not even knowing the lineup.
I know that if we're going to a festival or even a concert, we're going to make sure who's going to be there. We're going to make sure we know at least one song.
Exactly.
I'm not going to spend $200 to just go to a party. Like, I can do that anywhere for free.
True. Like the Brooklyn house parties.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Those are fun.
Those are really fun. And everyone's nice there.
Yeah.
Brooklyn house parties, check them out.
It's in the Vans warehouse. But yeah, guys, I think we're done ranting. Comment down below. Tell us if you agree, if you disagree.
I just feel like there's no reason to ever get touchy about things. Like I feel like nowadays people have conversations and they automatically feel like they have to get in angry defense mode. Yeah. Like you can just have a regular conversation and not get so angry.
Alright guys, thank you for watching.
We love you. And I feel like we're being pretty consistent. We're trying to keep that up.
Yeah, we're trying here.
It's a miracle.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.